And hello there, everyone. Osage Orange here, and welcome to another episode of City Building Saturdays. Yes, we are on episode 7 of this series, so I would like to thank you guys for coming and joining me this evening. We last time in our last episode we were partway through Quebec in Pharaoh, so if you'll give me just a second, making sure everything is hunky-dory here. It is, so all I gotta do is that, and that. So again, I'd like to thank you guys for... Hello there, Super Sajuk, is that? Super Sajuk? I hope I pronounced that right. But we have a thingy. So, thank you for the follow. So, I hope I did pronounce that right. So, you mind, Sajuk. Well, I was about to ask what you preferred being called, so thank you for that follow. So let's go ahead and we'll hop right back in. So last time we got partway through the scenario here. And we're now... Oh, that's right. I forgot. Seth was not too happy with us, so he destroyed our best company. So we'll go ahead and get that rebuilt. And I'll put down another bit of housing there. Yeah, I knew no food levels are low. Yeah, Quebec is one of those sorts of missions from time to time, so yeah, it can be annoying. Well, let's see, when did we start scenario? It's 1943 BC. Just 8 years. 8 years. Almost 9. Almost 9. Now, we have already had several battles here in this scenario. My lord, we got a ton of unemployment. We better fix that problem. So, I think the first thing I need to get done... Oh, don't be a dunce. Going to put in housing like that. Firehouse, of course, with all the necessary 2,800 figs. Well, I better remember to stockpile my figs. Let me finish putting in these guys. I forget. Do I have a storage yard? I forget. Yes, yes I do. It is a good thing. Let's see, my difficulty should be... I'm on normal. I typically leave it on normal for ease of use and all that. Well, I'm glad you came over from Zach. I've been watching some of his vids from time to time, and he's actually the reason that you're seeing this in 16:9 format, because he made a video about how that for Pharaoh and Zeus and Caesar 3, and I think it was also Middle Kingdom, where you can have, you know, these 4x3 in 16:9. And believe it or not, this is actually the original game. I'm actually running this off the CD that I got, my family got, like, almost what's it, years ago? 18, about 18-ish, 19-ish years ago. Whenever the game came out, it was like 99, so this is still running. Huh. Yeah, I just tend to run the apothecaries in case of plague citizens, so that's the reason I still use them. Because you never know if something bad might suddenly... Why am I putting those things here? Just me and my OCD. So yeah, I tend to put up the apothecaries for the emergency things. Plagues. I generally try to keep my health at the absolute best, but I am not the... Yeah. Yeah, I've played this game a lot, so I know pretty much how it's running. So, up. 6 months. Oh boy. Got loyalists attacking. Let's see. Now that is not a good thing. That is very much not a good thing. At all. I need to do a thing. Yeah, let's see. I need to do a thing while I'm thinking about it. We need to worry about these guys. So let's see, what's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At least I think that's what I say. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's 4, not 5. Doi. Yeah, I know this game like the back of my hand, so I don't foresee needing too much help, but thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. Let's see, let's do that. What else? What else do I need to be doing? Oh, doi! This guy's gonna burn down or collapse if I don't do that. Don't be a dunce. Sometimes I forget to put in a road and the bad things happen. So, I need to remember. To put up the wall for here, because of course the baddies can voyage across the plain, so we don't want that happening, not at all. This is going to be a real pain. Oh, wait a minute. Just the way the fort is right there, we can do this. That way. Up. Don't put it housing, put it a road. Doi! Also put up a work camp over here. And connect this guy. And we'll slide in stuff like that for those 2 farms. And then, of course, we need to get all these guys hooked up. There, they are now all hooked up. Let's see, how are we doing here? It looks like we're doing good so far. Yeah, that should be alright. So, well, I'm thinking about it. Let's see. Of course, we have very little space right there. Can't fit storage yard right there. We'll just fit him right over here. See, I've got more. Oh my. I need to be careful with my funds. Just do it for 800. That way we can, Well, thank you there, Sajuk. Thank you for stopping by. If you want to be able to catch up on the other episodes of this series of City Buildings Saturdays, let me do that. So you can go ahead and catch my streams over at my YouTube channel, Osage Orange Gaming, and you'll be able to watch them there. So thank you for coming by. And of course, you'll be able to catch further notifications on future streams at at Twitter/OsageOrangeRT. So thank you much for coming by there, Saju. Alright. Let's see. In the meantime, Let's see. 4 should be enough for the warship wharves. Oh, no wonder things looked off for this tower. That wasn't fully up there. 1, 2. Can't put one there, but that's okay. How we doing? Oh, they've taken those towers have taken a nice bite out of. Oh, oh my lord. Let's see. Quest for weapons. So we'll put it right there. And then, just to make sure the guys don't, let's see, how soon? 9 months. 9 months. So we're going to put up more weaponsmiths because that's why we need the money. That's why. That's where we're going to get the production. So empty, and just for safe keeping, I don't want to turn them off. I'll cease exports. That way we can do that. Wait a minute. Are you not getting employment? You guys are not getting employment. I wonder what that happened. Alright. Great. There's debt. Let's see. Almost. That should be it. Yep. There we go. And let's see. It's June. So we'll be able to keep that up and running. So hopefully I've a... Oh boy. Yes, Pharaoh, I know. Let's see. Quebec. Want to save the game. How we doing on unemployment? We're doing good. We are back. Our unemployment levels are low. Oh boy, that's what I was afraid of, was a simultaneous attack. See, let's take a look here before... Looks like it's just warships, so... Oh my lord, I've been forgetting to stockpile. Well, at least we can load up the save file. Make sure we put weapons on the stockpile. And I'm going to have to perform an ouch. I'm going to decommission my fishing fleet. Because the reason is so that the shipwright, I don't know why I called it a wharf, will focus on building warships. Gonna need all the troops we can muster. I'll put the gather points here a little farther back, closer to the wall. We'll have at least... So... get that sent off, so that is a very good thing. Disable the stockpiling. Alright. We might have to deploy emergency defensive measures. We'll start that up for a little bit. Oh, there we go. We were able to throw them off, so this is a very, very good thing. We'll just uncommission those guys. And then we'll have you empty. We'll decommission these guys. Start re-engage our export system of copper. That way we can, Hey, dude! Go engage the enemy! You know what? I'm looking at stuff here. It would be smarter, in a logistic sense, to do this for those guys. And just transform these guys here into that way they don't lose the connection, but at the same time they still connected. Now granted these guys down here will have to travel a long way, but I'm thinking more militaristically in terms of being able to supply my wharf. So engage the enemy! And you get maximum on weapons. How we doing here on unemployment? Still kinda high. So I think what I need to do, hopefully that's gonna be oh, this is a fun thing. Alright. Since we have 2 docks, I'm going to disengage one, replace it with a shipwright. Engage the enemy. That's not good. Yes, I know. Well, could do. Here's what we're gonna do. Going to go ahead, take all the guys here out, and come back to the save point, of course. Take these guys out, cut that guy out, shipwright. Now granted, it'll be a little slower going around, and reset up. Now that'll be a little more straight. So that way it's got a little bit better setup. They both now have necessary connections, so we will. Oh, and don't forget to deploy troops and set weapons to stockpile. Get all my guys here deployed. We'll also build up our few more towers. Oh. There we go. Don't know why, but I still had a military force there selected. So 2, 2, 2, 2. Yes, up. Did I? I done goofed. I's done a goof. Defense structures. Yes, I know I'm a debt. There's that. Want to get towers back. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. There we go. That is a lot better, of course. Let's engage the enemy. And with more ships up and running, let's hope. Engage the enemy. Alright. See here. Yep, yeah, I did get that deployed, so now that that's all done, I'm gonna cease the stock, re-cease the stock, undo the stockpile, and re-enable export. Yeah, there's that. That should help. And disengage these guys. Oh, they managed to tear down the tower. However, I expect that... See, they're trying to escape, of course. See, look, they can get... They may have done a little bit of damage, but they... Overall, they couldn't break stuff down. So... Didn't mean to do that. I was meaning to do defense structures, not go through the scenario instructions and all that. Toggle that back up. Engage the enemy. You know what? Occurs to me. I can do this. So rig up some towers right here and there. And what's going to happen is... Why are you building a fish thingy, dude? Oh, we, no fish! No fish! It's a rule. Yeah, I know. As long as those guys are kept in suitable enough range. Yes, I know. Don't tell me the incredibly obvious there, silly game. Wait, you're one of mine. Go home. Alright, how long have I got? Got 4 months. Got at least 2 warships. I would prefer more, of course. So, warship wolf. We'll build one right there. Yes, I know. Debt. Alright. Do a firehouse. Architect's post. Police station. Apothecary. Let's see, how many warships am I up to now? 3, I would see, I want to do 4. Yes, I understand. I understand. 4. Alright. See. So I'm not a complete dum-dum. We'll save the game. September. So we're gonna have to do a our favor is not doing so well, so we'll have to make sure to do some fixing of that. Alright, we can of course slide in another warship wharf right there, but of course, that guy's position, of course, is highly exposed because of the attack one. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Alright. Alright, so I'm going to set this up like this. It'll be fitting just people and housing. I'll also put tax. And we'll touch the road like that. I'll eventually fill it up with walls. For the moment, I'm going to put a gatehouse right here. That way I know where to put stuff. Of course, we're going to need the additional support, infrastructure-wise. There's that. Yeah, I know. Need to make sure government remains a high priority. Alright, so let's see, how are we doing here? No wars demanding any sort of vessels. I'm going to take that guy out, replace him with a dock. And in the meantime, need to get our fishing wharves back in operation. As of course we are going to need the food. Oh, there are those guys all back in ops. Alright, so hopefully alright, so that means that these guys are now, but it's January, so we will there we go, got it up somewhat. So I'm going to need a favor rating, kingdom rating of 85. Well, that's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but something we should be able to do quite easily.
Everybody's friendly here. This city is dull. If invaders do come, it looks like it will be up to me to defend the city.
Jobs everywhere, and not a worker to fill them.
Yeah. Alright, we're going to take these two... did not mean to do that. Hate when I accidentally click on the, what's it? I know I need more workers. Alright, we really need to get more people in here. So, well, this is part of the reason why I've been expanding my food production capabilities. We'll just add tons upon tons of irrigation ditches. Actually, can we do something smart about that? Take that guy out. Fig farm. At least get some of these guys rigged up for better irrigation. That's at least a little bit better. So hopefully these towers are soon going to get the needed defense up and running. That way we can start building up our troop forces, because of course heroes return. Gamoon was saved. Well, how is it stupid fire marshals aren't doing their stupid jobs? Alright, gonna set up a pavilion. And of course, need to set up the appropriate amounts of entertainment. So, just gonna come right over here, right here. And then alright, conservatory. I'll leave the dance school out for now. Entertainment has a priority, so that way we can keep stuff where I want it. Number one priority. We can get all the food farms doing their stuff. Disengage that. I need more people. What'll help is if I do that. That'll help. That will help. Then do this. A little bit of road rearrangement. Dude, am I collecting any taxes? I don't know if I am. If I'm not, I'm being a dum-dum. Put a tax boy right there. Position right next to him. Put up housing and not housing, fire and firehouse and architect's post. Of course, these guys need some entertainment, so I'm going to adjust my road. Idiot infrastructure. I dislike it when things don't have to do, you have to do things, you can't do it, you have to do it one way and you can't do it the other. 632 more people. Looks like not all these guys got the desirability they need, so put in a few more statues. Of course, I also need to worry about putting in industry. Put up a bandstand right there. That way we can do that. Alright. So, we really need to worry more about our industry. I can finally export... I can export luxury goods? When did I fail to see that coming? Swast... Nope. Wuhan? Nope. Kargar Oasis? Nope. Mennefer? Heck! Yes! Yes, I know I need docks. So, with all this going on, I'm going to put a luxury goods up. Now, I know I could put things closer. Yes. Yay, we saved Kamoon. Alright, we're gonna put things close. So, let's see, 1, 2. Put the road like that. Going to put some housing right there. Just gonna wait for the guys to come in. Wait for the guys to come in. That is the immigrants. Well, it looks like we got some homeless guys doing the thing. So now gemstone mine. Put up the gemstone mines. Actually, both will get employment like that, so we can do it like that. Doi. And then Jula. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll put the road like that. I know I need more workers. Fortunately, we're getting them. Also wanna... I'm forgetting. I keep forgetting to check for my taxes. No, I do... Wait. Yeah, I am taxing my people. I'm just not taxing everybody. Tax boy right there. Of course, I need to worry about powering up my industry. So, first thing I need to do... God. No wonder I'm having such ridiculous amounts of disease. I've only got one physician over here. I wonder if I've got disease over here, too. Am I exporting copper? Yes. Alright, also need to put luxury goods to export. That way, we'll start making money off them. Of course, that plague guy just took out a nice big chunk of our... Oh my lord, he took out a gigantic chunk of our industry. I have to leave military at a high priority. Government has to be a high priority. More people. That's the solution. More people. So I'm going to do a road like that. And we are going to officially open this area to building. Well, the rest of this area to building. So, put in just a ton of housing. Reconnect the road. 1, 2, 3. Use this area for temples. Speaking of temples, I need to put up some pretty darn soon. Pretty darn soon. Because of course we're going to need, am I still exporting? Yes, I'm still exporting granite. This is good. This is very good. Put up positions over here to help keep an eye on these boys. Oh my lord. Dead anniversary. Dead anniversary not good. Do that to help stem the tide of disfavor. Idiot infrastructure. And we're just gonna set the heck up out of stuff here. So see, we don't need Osiris, so Osiris is our patron, but we do need Ra and Sa. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. And actually, Schmertz. Be Schmertz. Yes, I know I'm going to be having to deal with the cost. Temples. Well, it's January. So once again, we will gift. Spend the money and rebuild the temples. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Awesome sauce. Firehouse. Architect's post. God, idiot infrastructure. They're in close proximity to several firehouses, and yet we have fire.
I don't know why we came. The city never claimed. The short leave is boring.
Oh, well, soon enough we'll be having all the employees we need. So I'm going to set up right over here. Granary. Then, don't want that, don't want that. Medium statues. I want to get these guys' desirability up. The guys that are closest to the mines and quarries, that is. Set up a bazaar. Let's put him right there. Oh, I forgot to put a fishing wharf right here. Silly me, silly me, silly me. Prosket, this is, that's a good thing. Alright, so I need to get to worrying about my, my pottery. As you see, without pottery, I can't make... Oh, my lord. Priority. Wait, I have got so much... my lord, I have got so much... so many figs being produced that I can't possibly store them all, even with the warehouse. So, I'm going to open up some more storage yards. Not storage yards, granaries. Can't fit him there, so we'll just do that right there. Slide in a road. And because the way of granaries, how they just love to collapse and catch fire. There we go, we've got some more capacity now. This is good. This is very, very good. And I'm going to have to temporarily re-demote you. Oh good, our troop forces are coming up. Get more troops made. Or at least recruited. I shouldn't be saying made, because saying made is not the right thing to say. Oh, hopefully with more demand, we'll be able to get, for food, we'll be able to start to use up that surplus. So now, oh good, we've got unemployment. So, need to go back to worrying about my pottery industry. We'll go ahead and do, oh look at that. It fits in right nicely, right there. So now, of course, we begin the, come on, come on. Finally begin the pottery process. There we go. I'm going to set up 2 storage yards. Get out of the way, you silly little immigrant. Thank you. This is going to be the localized storage. And over here, we are going to be putting up the needed one that'll gather up all the pottery. See, this way the potter delivery guys will go to this one most of the time, and then they'll get this guy will pick up from there. That way the deliverers do not have to worry about going so far. Let's see, my lord, we've got a big amount of unemployment. This is good. This is very, very good. I forget, can I export pottery? Or is it just import? Just import. Oh well. Oh wait, Kamoon buys pottery. I take that back. Oh wait, did I? Of course I forgot to, at the start of the year, let's see, autosave history. I forgot to do my gift to the people of Egypt. I need to worry about my my favor rating. 18 Deben there. Let's see. Don't really need to fix much, except put this bazaar back down. Yeah. Alright, what was next? Oh, that's right, the trade route. It's a pity I can't export linen right now. But let's go ahead and set pottery to over 2,000. Yeah, 2,000. And as needed, of course, I'm going to open up more stuff. I'll put in some housing right there. And infrastructure. We need these guys, of course, to be able to get employment access. And having them have to walk all the way over here is, of course, a big no-no. Yeah. Actually, what I could do, since we got stuff like that, we can actually do that. That'll just make everybody's lives easier. Very much easier. May have to, of course, further enhance my my pottery industry. Let's see. What else can I do? I can't produce papyrus locally. That sucks. Exporting both fish and figs. 86%. I need to see where I'm lacking. Oh, doi! First of all, there's this. Second of all, there's this. Doi! How we doing? Can expand. Need to expand the jewelry industry. Oh boy. We got theft! It is time to go on the hunt for... Oh. I forgot to take these guys down. Oh my lord. Massive amount of unemployment. So where am I? There's those guys right there. And I'll put up... I'll do something like that. Yeah, I know I have too few jobs. Fortunately, this is where we can further... So what else? Let's see, Kamoon... Only about 2,500 a year. For jewelry. Alright. So what we can do... to officially do that... Put up this storage room. This guy here, he is going to accept, hello there, Lauren1350. Well, hello to you too. The goal of this mission, let me pull up the right menu here, is, here are the ratings we have to get. We have to get 40 culture, 45 prosperity, 14 monument, 85 for the kingdom rating, population of 7,000, and also defend the city Quebec against Egyptian insurrection. If you're familiar with this game, this is Pharaoh, Cleopatra. You're hopefully at least got an idea. This is the second mission of the Middle Kingdom campaign. So, that's where I essentially am at. In a way, I've already had to deploy my forces to the defense of the kingdom. Let's see, our gods are Osiris, Ra, and Seth. And they're all pretty happy right now, which is a good thing. Let's see, how are we doing on power? I think, guys, we are gonna have to further power up our pottery industry just a little bit. Just a little bit. So, we'll do this little number. Also give those flax farms employment. Yep. Temples are a good way to do that. Obelisks, I remember. Yeah, got 3 obelisks, 1 large and 2 small. But yeah, if I need to further power up my pottery industry, I'm gonna do that. And also a good source of suck up unemployment would be to put up a work camp. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's yeah, obelisks can be a little bit boring at times, but play your cards right, you can really put them to good use. So yeah, this is part of an ongoing series for me. This is City Building Saturdays. Of course, once I get through playing this game, we're going to move on to some of the other city building light games. Yeah, stockpile and build. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. See, we need some more gems being produced, so Now, building up industry is also, of course, a good way to... Building up what you got to help maintain exports is a good way. Yep, that's a good way to do it. That is one reason why people play the game, to build pyramids. The, 4 a.m., yeah. There have been times where I've been up very late playing games, and then I go and look at the time and it's like, oh my god, it's really 3 a.m.? I need to go to bed! Of course, in this scenario, needing to defend the city, also, yeah! Lord knows how many times I've already done that. Of course, in this particular scenario, needing to build up one's defenses is also a good way to suck up unemployment. I'm going to do some of that right now. I know I need to build up my mobile forces, but at the same time, I want to make sure that I have all the towers I need. So we are going to do that. That's also another good way. I did make a nice dent, but I've still got people pouring in. I mean, look at that. Here in my population graph, it's gone. It's taking off like a rocket. Of course, the Egyptians didn't have rockets, so, or at least the ancient Egyptians didn't have rockets. Seriously, you guys don't have an employment yet? Yeah, especially when you got building OCD. So, hopefully you know what that's like. So we're not going to need much in linen. That's why I've got, you know, these guys down here. So, I'm just going to go ahead and build up some of my linen industry. That way we can start to get the... And of course, I just remembered that I need to be building up my beer industry. Doi! Let's see. Storage yard. I love to be able to set, whenever I have to import raw materials, set the guys just right. So, silly immigrants, move out of the way! There we go. Now they'll go around. And of course, those guys will suck up unemployment like no tomorrow. Let's see. Barley. 1,600, that's a good start. Put a little bit of housing right there. So, how are you doing this evening, Lauren? I hope you're doing well, or if it's day, you know, day or evening for you. I hope you're doing well. I should have asked that earlier, and I apologize. Ah. Well, well, I hope your sleep was good. If you have a rough job sort of deal, I can understand. There are times when I find myself oversleeping, and yeah, missing out on stuff is a drawback. But of course, fellow streamer I know, he says, you know, sleep is important, so make sure you get your sleep. Don't want to... Actually, I think I built too many gemstone mines right there, so just take those guys out. I know I'm kind of building up my gemstone industry, even though I technically don't need to. Yeah. Yeah, sleep is important. Well, hopefully you'll be able to get to visit your friend at some other point. Wow. The only time I would ever wake up at 4 a.m. is if I'd gone to, like... Uh-oh! We have raiders! Welcome in, raiders! Welcome, Mr. Red and his community! So, I hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for coming in, guys. Thank you, Mr. Red, for coming in. Let me pop that into messages. How are you doing there, Torden? I hope you are doing well. Yeah. Hello there, Freaker. How are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Oh, I got a fire message. Idiot infrastructure. So, I hope you're doing well there, Freaker, Mr. Ed, Torden. Thank you guys for coming. We are busy here doing City Building Saturdays. So, yeah, that's something I need to go... excuse me. That's something I obviously need to go take a peek at. I don't know why my bot is so sensitive in that manner, so I guess that's something I'm gonna have to fix. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games. Well, thank you much there for the subscription. Not the subscription, the following. Yeah. I'm sorry about that. I'm mixing up my words. Yeah, this is, actually, I've already mentioned this to several people already. This is actually the disc media from about 20 years ago. It runs on Windows 10. So yeah, this is the original disc media. I'll have to put that, put a post up about something for that. You know, post an image, so... Oh, thank you for the shout out there, Mr. Ed. I appreciate it. You know, this is, anyway, Torin, I just love playing this game, and believe it or not, for me at least, this was Minecraft before Minecraft was Minecraft. As weird as that may sound, I hope that, you know, that's one of these things that I like. Alright, we are looking good here on the pottery. That is, of course, good. So yeah, please make sure to follow that, hit that follow button. I appreciate it. That way we can have, you can come and join me. This is not the only streams I do, but it is my main weekend event. I've got, going on Monday, we've got Age of Empires 2 Mondays. And then on Thursdays, we've got Titan Quest Thursdays. It's another one of those games that I've played for some time and then have also been doing here on stream. You know, I played it before I started streaming, and then I started playing it on stream. It's actually available on Steam, Titan Quest. And I'm looking forward to be able to start to show off the DLC that THQ Nordic put out, which is Titan Quest Ragnarok. And that'll be a good thing to see. So, Mr. Red, how was finishing off Ark, if you don't mind me asking? Hey, how are we doing on unemployment? We're doing... Oh, we're on well, as a matter of fact, I actually just got done playing Immortal Throne this past week, and so that was fun. Well, oh, that's good, that's good. When I was in saying hi to you and King Willie earlier, I noticed that you guys were having a lot of fun. Haven't played Grim Dawn yet, Lauren, but I've heard of it, so hopefully you are having lots of fun with that. Oh, I know what that's like. Whenever I'm listening to streamers myself, I'll just go in and listen. Let's see here. Let's start doing some planning here on food. Obviously, we've got way things are. I'm gonna have. Oh, I'm glad that you like Titan Quest there, Lauren. Let me pull this up. There we go. Lauren, if you want to go check me, I always put up my streams on my YouTube channel, which is Osage Orange Gaming. So you can go check out not just my Pharaoh Cleopatra Let's Plays, but also check out my Titan Quest Let's Plays. That's Titan Quest Thursdays. So for this guy, I'm gonna get half of each. I don't see much need to keep food over here, especially when we need it more over here. Yeah, it's idiotic to have most of the population on the other side of the Nile, but it's a case, of course, when you've got this area over here essentially being a battlefield, you want to keep most of your population safe. So yeah, Titan Quest Thursdays, Age of Empires 2 Mondays, and City Building Saturdays. Each have got their own playlists. I also throw up occasional Minecraft streams. Of course, I recently made affiliate. Did I? It's probably. There we go. There's debris there. Yeah, I've heard a few people mention it, but I haven't played it, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy it right off or what. So hopefully I'll take a look at it when I got the time to. Of course, I've got whenever I'm not doing streaming, I'm playing a lot of Minecraft. And of course I've also got IRL stuff to worry about, but that's either here nor there. So, things looking hunky-dory for the moment. Excuse me. Alright. Oh my lord, I've been forgetting about my my kingdom rating. Well, there is a way to do that without me having to worry about the spending my money. So we're gonna do a little bit of a thingy right here. Get out of the way, stupid fire marshal. Thank you. We are going to do festivals to Ra. There we go. There we go. Make everything nice and neat for our festival square. And we are going to hold a festival to Ra. We're going to go ahead and use up our beer. Up. That's what I meant to do. We need to build up a few more temples. Both Ra and Seth are becoming meh right now. So we will appease them both. Make it a win-win for everybody. Need to keep an eye on my unemployment, of course, because it takes workers. Actually cut down on just a few of the gemstone mines there. Well, yeah, like I said, I don't want to have to worry about spending this money to improve my kingdom rating. Oh, can I export beer? I forget. Yes, I can. We'll put it over 2,400. That way we can have the exports mix money. Our finances are doing quite well. 97% tax, that's a good thing. Need to put up a storage location for my linen. We'll do that. Boop. And, see, all those guys are irrigated, so that's good. Oh, wait. Did I forget to irrigate the guy over here? Yes, I did. I'm being a dum-dum. Dum-dumception. Dum-dumception. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rig up farms over here. Do it like that. Very carefully rig up all the farms. All the farms! Something tells me that we're going to have to do more military stuff soon. I don't know why. I guess part of some old memory that's saying, hey dude, you're going to have to do more military stuff soon. I'm willing to bet it's some old memory. I'm not going to connect these farms up right away, but I am going to get them essentially set up. That way, when the time comes for them to be truly needed, they'll be ready. Yeah, that's, that would be, Iron Lore. Iron Lore. That's what I'm thinking of. I was like, I know the publisher. I know who the publisher is. And then my brain went, Iron Lore. So, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to build up my defenses over here just a little bit. So that way, in case we do have the inevitable more baddies show up deal. I'd rather be overprepared than underprepared. Oh, look at that. We have more unemployment. So, we'll put up some towers. Of course, towers are a nice way to do that. Yeah, Iron Lore. When THQ folded, the rights for Titan Quest were acquired by them. Not Iron Lore. THQ Nordic. They were originally known as Nordic Games, but when they acquired the rights to Titan Quest and some of others of THQ's media, the Nordic Games rebranded themselves as THQ Nordic. And so that's why they are named what they are named. There we go. Yeah, my brain I was like, I know the name of the company of Iron Lore. I love the logo that they've used for that. Not sure if they've changed the logo. Probably look it up when I get the chance here after a while. Alright, I need to hold another festival to Ra. Because we need to keep Ra happy so that we can get our kingdom rating up without having to spend money. February, that's not too far off. Yeah, I'm just going to keep these farms essentially on standby. rig up at least some irrigation for them. Even though they're all technically on standby. It's a pity that this guy here couldn't have been a little bit of floodplain. Would have helped. Wait a minute. Would I be able to... Huh! I could put in a water lift right here and then use that to, you know, bring the irrigation around. Oh, that's a good thing. It's a very good thing that I have that capability. More about it later, though. But to keep the idea in my head, I'll go ahead and put up the necessary irrigation ditch. Have it snake its way around. That's one of the things that is good about both roads and irrigation ditches, to make a Minecraft analogy, is that they can be, you know, snaked around to where they're needed. Well, that is a very, very good thing. See how we're doing here. I'm going to bump up my wages just a little bit. Just a little bit. And while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to start to trade in my archers for infantry. But I'm going to do this very slowly. That way, you know, I'm not completely caught with my pants down. And I want to keep that that defensive nature up and running. Actually, I'm going to put up the that right there right now. We'll use it to hey, look, right there. He's a going. He's a going. Hey, will he do that? Nah, it doesn't look like it. It's irrigated. It's irrigated. They're all irrigated. This is awesome sauce. Thank you, Roth. Thank you very much. Let's have another festival. That way we can keep Raw happy. Happy gods lead to a prosperous city. I know I can put that guy right there, so I'll have to remember that. Yeah, those guys are getting built up, which is good, which is very, very good. How we're doing here, just... Oh, I didn't finish building up this wall right there. How silly of me. How silly, silly, silly. It's a pity I can't do... I still remember back in the day playing Caesar 3, and you could do the barracks cheat, or in this case, recruiter. Basically, you could build multiple barracks, but at the same time, you know, that would allow you to do a lot more in terms of unit production for your defenses. So not just sentries for the towers, but also troops as well. So I wish I could do that. Unfortunately, they removed that glitch. So too bad, so sad. Wait a few more months to do the to do that. In the meantime, how's our... Still got a fairly decent amount of unemployment. I'm going to build up a few more granite quarries. So I'm just going to toggle this my fire overlay here to help spot that sort of thing. And then going to start to build up the my storage here for granite. My granite storage. This way that I can start to worry about constructing my obelisks. As getting the obelisk built while taking up time is going to be not as problematic as, say, building a pyramid. Alright. I also need to build up my prosperity. So let's see, I will put in, oh wait, can only import, for whatever reason I was thinking that I could import and produce papyrus. Import reeds and produce papyrus. Obviously I had a brain fart. So let's see, papyrus. I'll put up a firehouse right here. Let's see, papyrus. Import. This is good. This is good. So now, of course, can get scribal schools up and running. So let's see. Don't need to worry about linen. Excuse me. Of course, I may put in some additional quarries right there, but we're down to 2% on our unemployment, so want to be careful on... Now it's down to 1%. Want to be careful on our use of unemployment. Idiot infrastructure. Let's see. Oh, unemployment is up. That's good. Time for another festival. Come on, Raw. I hope you, oh, look. We got our stuff in, so I will put up several scribal schools. I noticed that the magistrate isn't making his full rounds over here to visit these guys all the time, so I'll put up another courthouse. That, of course, will cause housing to evolve. Of course, better housing equals more tax. You know what? As much as I know I'm going to need it, I'm going to take out that warship wharf, replace it with a dock, tear out this dock, replace it with a warship wharf. Because that's honestly where I need the stuff. Better economic access. That is what I am aiming for. It's probably about time that I connected those farms up as well, so... Alright. Make sure to have another festival. Want to keep Raw pleased, so he'll donate kingdom rating experience. We're also going to let's build up a few more granite quarries, because like I said, we need to get Need to start worrying about the obelisks. See, also need to worry about our culture, so start building up a few bandstands and booths. That way we, oh look, looky, we need employees. So, it's time. Yes, it's our time. So, come on. Thank you, Roll! We've got our favor rating met. Oh, I will deploy a work camp right here. That way these guys will have, everybody there will have easy access. Rearrange a few things here. Firehouse. Architect's post. Actually, don't do that. Don't do that. Undolt! 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 Put another one right there. Education needs a priority. And we will give these guys some entertainment. So, can squeeze a bandstand right there. See, I could probably fit a pavilion right here. Yep, that works! That way these guys can start getting access to entertainment. And so now we need, I've been forgetting to do this. Finish building up my Osiris Temple complex. Let's see. Sort of fertility. Let's see. So, Sabak, fertilities, stretch resources and goods and food. Increases. Ooh, that's right. That's right. I forgot about that. Well, it's been a while since I last played the game, so it's not always easy to remember all the fine details. You'll probably hear in about 10 minutes, guys. We're probably going to be going ahead and taking our break. That way we can keep our, get our little bit of our stretch in. Making good terms of our stuff. Oh, looky there. I'll go ahead and decommission these two archer forts while I'm thinking about it. That way we can start getting up our rest of the guys traded in for infantry. So, well, I'm thinking we're going to need more people. See how we're doing on our prospect. Oh, we need. That's part of what we need to worry about. That's okay. It's a pity those guys had to be close to the mines. See, several statues right here to at least try to raise their desirability. And for those guys, I am gonna let's try this. All right. I need to move you guys. Probably be the guys that do need to be moved. Yep. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to do that. I'm also going to put up another firehouse right here. Oh, they need physician access. How silly of me! How silly of me. To not put I completely forgot about that, that crocodile right there, so... I'm gonna... Oh! Thank you again, Ra. We are gonna move up. There we go. Those two guys, the firehouse and the archipost. And then I'm gonna tear those guys out and replace it with a tower. That way, hopefully they'll be able to target. Yep, right there. He's working just as expected.
What a bountiful journey.
Well, that's good. We made some sales right there. That's good. Always good. Our unemployment is up, which is good. I always like to try to have some degree of unemployment. Alright. At least having some unemployment is, at least in my purview, you know, there's the tactical flexibility. Just put down some dentists, and I'll put down a booth right there. That way, that'll help both our city's culture and cause our guys to cause our housing right there to want to evolve. Raise their desirability right over here. That way, they will be a better housing level. Oh boy. Before I forget, knowing that they have complete access to linen over here, I'm going to put up a whole bunch of statues so that the housing doesn't evolve beyond where I want it to evolve. Oh, don't want a pocket carry. Not enough entertainment, so that's something holding them back. Up. Move the dance school. Set up a pavilion right there. Need to remember to keep getting our culture up. And of course, I've been talking about building obelisks. Yet I'm not doing a darn thing about it. So we'll put up our first obelisk right there. That way I'm less of a dum-dum. And then let's see, our wood supplies right there. I don't want to have him go too far, so we'll put our Carpenter's Guild right there. You're either collapsing or catching fire there, dude. You're just a big pain in my posterior. I'm just going to go ahead and put up an infrastructure point of an architect's post right there. Alright. So, we'll have a Festival of Osiris, but I see that Seth, he's not doing so good. So, knowing that Ra is going to be of a similar state, idiot infrastructure, we'll put up several temples, both to Ra and Seth. How's also we're doing good on our unemployment. I think, guys. Oh, idiot infrastructure. God, you stupid fire marshals. Aye. Let's see. Clear out all the devastation. All the fire devastation. Let's put you right there. And then use, let's see, there's festival. A culture. Still need to work on the dentist, but that's okay. So, while I'm thinking about it, construction guilds, stonemasons guild. Won't be too long before this thing is completed. We're doing good, getting ourselves some money. That's a big thing I want to do is get my. Oh my lord, we need more people. So do this. As soon as all the traffic passes by. Courthouse. Put up a courthouse. And do this. Firehouse. Archie post. Then you get up to half pottery. And you get up, because this is where the beer is, I'll only have you get up to a quarter storage yard full of beer, which will be a good thing. So then, as soon as the it's always fun to see the guys, fall down when they do that. So funny, so funny. Let's hold up another festival. I think I'm gonna start reducing how much beer I use and just hold up some the other stuff. All right, let's see those guys are evolving, which is good. And of course, we're going to have to... Oh, obelisk finished. This is good. This is very, very good. So we'll go ahead and plonk right down next to it our other needed obelisk. Won't take long for our guys to get that done. Oh, can we? Yeah, we can. I like using the other overlays to be able to help see stuff like on the roads. Now, it won't take long for our stuff to get built up here for the large obelisk. It's my hope that we'll at least be able to finish up this scenario, and we'll start on the next one. But before we can do that, guys, I think it's time to go ahead and hit that pause button. Let's everybody go ahead, and we're going to go ahead and take the break. So make sure you get up, stretch, go use the restroom, go get something to eat, go get something to drink. And I will be back here in a few moments, so I will see you shortly. Okay, guys, I am back. So let's go ahead and finish out our break. I'll go ahead and put the game back in motion, but let's go ahead and everybody make sure you're standing up and stretching. I want to make sure that you do at least something of a stretch. Doesn't matter how or how much or how little to do, just so long as you're moving both your arms and legs. That way you can help keep your blood flowing. Because I find that, even after, when you're sitting for a while, that being able to stretch your legs is a good thing. I hope you guys also got your water refilled. So, myself, I've got a 1 liter water bottle with me. Oh, our obelisk is finished, so that's a good thing. So let's everybody get a drink of water. That hit the spot. And I'm going to take another drink. And there we go. So, now that we've got all this... Oh, we got... Now, this guy, like I said, he's just big pain in the posterior. So, what we really need to worry about now is getting our other needed obelisk built. So, we're going to set up several more storage yards here. Let's see. 128, and it's 200, so that's going to add another 64. It'll be 192, so we will need another storage yard. Oh, we'll go ahead and get that guy built. So, while we're waiting for stuff to come up, let's see here. We need to worry more about our city's culture, so I'm going to build up our booths right here. And then also gonna put in a, come on dude, move out of the way. Put a scribal school right there. Also gonna put up a mortuary right there. Also gonna put up a mortuary right here as well. So we get a little bit of coverage. Also gonna put up just to be safe, firehouse and an architect post. Yes, I know we need more workers. Plazas. Let's put up another scribal school right here. Now, because we have to import papyrus, let's see. Fill that up to half. Fill you up to half. And at the same moment, let's go ahead and just slightly increase wood. We're also going to increase our papyrus imports to 3,200. And because storage yards accept 3,200 units worth of capacity, having them split more or less evenly will be a good thing. Not enough entertainment. What do they need? We'll go over here. They have jugglers. They have musicians. They have They don't have dancers. Ooh. Let's rectify that problem, shall we? Putting up a pavilion will, of course, provide the necessary entertainment. We actually need to increase our stuff here, guys. So that's what we'll do. Put up dance school. Now, granted, this is sucking up employees. Put up some more schools here. Now, granted, we actually just need the coverage, you know, the facilities themselves, but we're going to put up the stuff we actually need. Now, how are we doing culture-wise? Still need dentist access, so I want to make special commands to you. Do not buy luxury goods. Do not buy luxury goods. Are those all the bazaars I got in this area? I think so. Let's check. Just those 2 bazaars, so go ahead and put up some dentists. What? Oh boy, we've got thievery. This is not good. Oh, we'll worry about that. Put up architect's post right there. And a dentist. And let's see, let's pull up our crime overlay. I'll put up police station over here. Just for the fun of it. Probably some over here. No, not really. Still put one up there. Put something up right there just to help make... Yeah, it was probably these guys. Now that I think about it. Let's see, how many more... Oh, we're short workers. Yeah, that's why I'm keeping these guys, especially these fancy residences, from evolving, because that would just really hurt us. And so I think we could set, now that we're less needing defense-wise, so I'll do that to help lower our needs defensively. Help deal with our stuff economically is what I'm meaning to say. Yeah. So, let's see, how are we doing? It looks like all we gotta do is, yeah, we have enough for our necessary thing here for our large obelisk. We'll put here, let's see, let's make sure, yeah, everything else is met. So, don't want temples. Don't want temples! Want monuments. So what this means is, of course, we can officially cut down our need for granite storage. So that'll help save a nice chunk of workers. I'm also going to reduce a few gemstone mines. Let's hold another festival to Osiris. Of course, there's our guy that's wanting to always burn down and whatnot. I'm sorry, you silly immigrants, but those guys, they need a little bit of what's it? Desirability. Desirability. What? I'm going to temporarily take down the courthouse, put in a statue. Hopefully that will help inspire these guys to get just enough desirability to be able to put in a plaza. There we go. And then courthouse. But actually, even better, it's going to be a little bit stupid, but we'll make better use of the land. Put in a booth. Put in a dentist. And then we'll put in a small statue. Don't want him, so we'll put in a cat statue. So that'll help. Senate houses. Well, we can put in a Senate house. Now, granted, it's gonna make a dent in our population, but let's see. How we're doing here on our money? We're doing good. Now, one thing I can do, if we need to redo it, do this area, is we'll wait for the stone cutters to get mostly done with the with this third obelisk. And then what we'll do is I'll cut out the stonemason guild, and that way we can be able to get it done in. Have most of the work done on the obelisk, and then save the game. That way, if we need to come back and stockpile more gold, more wage income for myself for the next scenario, we can do that. As a matter of fact, guys, I will be right back. I know I just went to the restroom, but it calls again, so be right back. The game will be on slow speed, so be right back. I am sorry about that, guys, but I am back. So we'll pick the game back up speed so that we can get the oh, looky here. Raw and Seth are amiable. Well, I'd of course prefer them. Oh, linen. They need linen. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and set up a linen guy right over here. See, linen, get maximum. And we'll put up, I know I need more workers, but I would rather have the coverage. So, we'll do that. There's that. Also helps serve as a second distribution point for both local supplies and for the housing and for the mortuaries. So, well, it's always so fun to see the stonemasons and the carpenters. You know, they'll fall down the scaffolding. we'll just wait. See, it's coming along. Alright. We'll wait till, let's see, they're coming through like that. Thank you much there, Osiris. Let's see, double check our ratings. We're doing very good. Doing very good. Alright. Let's see, have our... do that. We'll save the game for a sec. Let's see, Quebec. And then we'll just put the game in turbo mode here for a few moments. See. Hold another quick festival to Osiris, just very quickly. And then let's go ahead and save the game. Quebec. And then put down our Stonemasons Guild, which will be good. Finish off the obelisk. Finished! Proceed!
Your tireless efforts have given the kingdom a beautiful and stately new city. You have also done much for all of Egypt, feeding hungry people in their time of need. Your considerable efforts shall not go unrewarded.
Oh, mighty Pharaoh, beloved of Ra, how fortunate you must feel. Your unprecedented rise to the throne of Egypt is the stuff of dreams. A richer reward could not be fashioned by gods or people. With your family's ascension, Egypt can make a new start. And perhaps we can all forget the horrors of the Civil War. To mark this new beginning, you should build a fine new capital. Itiatawi, with its abundant natural resources, is a perfect location. Using what the land has to offer, you can build a splendid city worthy of your dynasty's valor and dedication. To ensure the feats of your great dynasty are always remembered, you should build 2 majestic brick pyramids for yourself and your family, and a frightening sphinx to guard your tomb. A family with your achievements deserves no less. Keep in mind, though, that some in the country question the legitimacy of your rule. Many are still suffering the effects of the famine and grumble that you usurped the throne. If you relieve these people's misery and help them build their homes, you will certainly win their undying loyalty. You should try to provide for your new subjects as well as you can to prevent these unfortunate people from taking up arms against you.
So yeah, guys, this is it. We, after all this time, at least in game, we have managed to rise to the position of Pharaoh. So this is a very good thing. So here we are in Itiatawi. Let's go ahead and save the game. See, it was ITJ. I think that... OCD check. OCD check on the spelling. Yeah, it was 2 T's. So, save the game. Nope, this is not Quebec. There we go. There is that. So, we have got a nice amount of space, nice large city in which to build. As our narrator guy said, you know, we've got plenty of resources. We've also got this nice cash backlog, so that brings our financial amounts up to quite a nice status. So we'll do put my game into motion. Put the game here into motion. Slowly start to build our first area. Gonna get rid of the roads because we're gonna repurpose their orientation. Alright, so now let's see, double check on. Let's see what cities we got. Let's see. First of all, what can we produce? Got limestone, clay, and reeds. So, let's see, we can do all that. Potter, brewer, weaver, papyrus, brickworks. Let's see. We'll have to import barley for beer, but that's not going to be too much of a hassle, I think. Grain, of course, that's going to help with food. And brick. Oh, that's right, I just remembered. Very strong memory of this particular mission is that we're going to need to remember to build meat production. So we had better remember to do that. Open up a trade route with Buhen and Byblos. Alright, so now down here is where I'd like to put my industry, or at least most of my industry. And up here we're going to have our good housing, and up here I think we'll put our, I normally like to put my monuments up here, but I think we'll dedicate this entire housing to my upper class, make it my upper class district. So, there are, so, first thing is first. See, I know from Byblos they sell ivory. I'm not sure if we get connection to Wast or Kerma later on. I forget. We might get connection to the Kagara Oasis later. So, I think we'll rig up for, let's see, let me be careful here. There is our temple complex to Bast. 1, 2, 3, 4. This way we'll be able to see. Let me make sure on the desirability. Well, eventually. Yeah, I know. We'll worry about the stuff for that later. Let's see. I want to be able to make sure that's all nice and connected right here. So, again, this is just going to be part of it. Go ahead and make sure we plonk in a nice large area here for the stuff. And then make sure to leave at least a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Number 9. I'm going to include space for, actually, be smarter about this. Use this as our storage yard area. So we won't have them. Let's actually program them. So we'll have pottery, beer, linen, luxury goods, papyrus. That way we have a local on-site papyrus production. Also need to remember to put in farms, so I'm gonna put in lettuce. 5 lettuce farms. Let's put in several. Let's see here. I'm just trying to be careful, of course. We'll have. And of course, these guys right here will be accessed like that. There's that. Need to be very careful here because I'm going to try to use this farmland right here. So, and then the rest is going to be grain. So I want to make sure to give this area irrigation. Or at least get as much of it irrigated as we possibly can. As of course, as I said, having it as much of it irrigated as possible. Oh, wait. I'm goofing right here, so we'll flip the map around. I want to maximize as much as possible production. Fudge. We'll just do it like this. That'll be that. That will be that. There we go. Actually, let's see here. Let's play around with the play around here with the pomegranate farms just a little bit. Oh, drat. Oh well, it's not going to be possible much unless I do something like this. Farm, lettuce. Unless pomegranates. Yes. That is not pomegranates. That is flax. Doi. Always helps swing the map around. Darned one way, darned another. I'm just trying to be able to maximize my land use, so... pomegranate. We'll just do it like this. These guys down. Farm. Lettuce! I know it's not quite the way I had it set up, but pomegranates. Put it right there, there, and there. Alright, so now, great, we got population in, which is a good thing. We want an irrigation ditch and a water lift so that we can start using this area for our needed production. So we'll do that. I know we're doing this fairly slow and fairly tedious right here now, guys, but I'd rather try to get this right the first time rather than realize, oh, drat, I've gone goofed, sort of thing. So now, oh, we could put a farm right there. That's awesome sauce. I will put another granary right. Not a granary, a storage yard. I know I can export meat, so we'll put meat right there. What else can we export? Lettuce! Lettuce. We'll put one for lettuce right here. So we'll put up a granary. Actually put up a pair of granaries right there. Excuse me. And we'll start putting up the necessary infrastructure. Let's see, how far can I take this road? I'll take the farms. That way I know where to put the irrigation ditch. There we go, there's that. Now, there are times where doing it slow is the best way to do it. I know I'm going to need a road right there, actually. Curve it around like that. Way we can get better use of the land. And then put in a road. And an irrigation ditch like so. Put in a... Alright, let's see, let's be smart about this. So we'll put in a road thusly. Actually, we'll do it like that. Cattle ranch is... Huh. Just a sec here, guys. It's one of these things where we might just be better off doing the road like that. That way it's better, economically speaking. So, once again, I'm being a dum-dum. Forgetting to put up the labor camps, so what I'll do I'll do a smidge of rearranging. Game up to speed. Work camp right there. Roadblock right there. And then we'll put in housing right there. Put a housing right here. Firehouse. Architect's post. And then cattle ranches for all the meat. We are going to need the meat, so that'll be 5. And then we'll put that right there like that. More cattle ranches. And then we're going to put up a storage yard right there. This guy is going to be accepting straw. Oh, not weapons, straw. Straw. Do the straw. And then, for consideration, we're going to do that. Put in more industry. I mean infrastructure. Moo! So let's bring the game up to high speed and start to put in the necessary infrastructure and other necessities. So, put in our Dynasty Mansion. We'll put the Dynasty Mansion right there. And then we'll be smart about our infrastructure needs. Eventually I'm going to seal, put in a roadblock right there. But for the moment, because of the economic needs of the city, and especially the employment needs, going to... Yeah, I know the city needs workers. Fudge apples! Infrastructure. First priority. Put housing right there too. See, this was, I forget what. That means this guy's beer. Forgot what I put there. See, beer. Alright, also need to put up infrastructure over here. So, firehouse, architect post, police station, and a apothecary. Okay, we can go ahead and seal this side off because they've got access to employees. Now we don't need to worry too much about stuff now. The gods are not pleased. I was thinking, I'm boo-booing. Osiris. Ptah. And we can seal this area off, so come on. Come on. Temples. Seth. Here, there we go. There we go. While I'm thinking about it, put these guys here right in, which is a good thing. All right. See. Just hopefully we'll be able to prevent any potential disasters. Up. Wrong thing. Accidentally hit my 4 button when I was meaning to press my page button. So now what I'm going to do, as you guys can see, I put in more food farms. So in this case, we're doing just grain because, well, grain is grain. So now, I'm doing it like this so that I can at least have... Alright, there's that. I was putting this guy in, so... let's see, where does that... Yeah, that is exactly where I want it. I'm just trying to get some of the stuff placed so as that actually, I think I can redo some of this. Let's redo. Irrigation ditch, that is what I want right here. And then I'll put in a road right like that. Put in roads right there. Just trying to get some of this stuff, of course, built up just the way I want it. Like I said many times where we have the OCD test. What I'm going to do is I'll put in this. There we go, that's a lot better. We'll worry about rigging up for these guys for connection to the to stuff here after a while. The reason I went and built this water lift right there is because it's going to be right in here that I'm going to be putting in my flax farms for linen production. So I'm going to go ahead and set up the irrigation ditch. Swing the map around. I want to be able to see where I'm putting roads and irrigation ditches and all that nice jazz. That's all set up just the way I want it. Let's see, how are the gods doing? They're getting better. Their stuff's getting better. I know I could build right here on this farmland, build farms, but I think I'm just gonna use that as part of my population stuff. So we're gonna build up some of our stuff. Have a nice big population center right in here. Oh yeah, I know we eat more food than we produce. So what I'm doing right here, guys, is we're going to include space for temples right down in here instead of statues. So first thing we're going to do is just going to let the immigrants come in. And we also need to start worrying about exports as well, because all this construction, of course, is been draining our resources. So, just a quick reminder, we can export both meat and lettuce. So, we'll put both of those onto our export list. And then we need to, of course, worry about our other economic needs. So, oh, look at that. That lines up quite nicely. Just seeing where these guys line up. What I'm going to do is build up more cattle ranches. I'm going to use it for both food production and export. So, first thing to do is build up our weavers. We're going to do at least those at that amount. Yes, we can export linen, so usually a 2-to-1 ratio. 1-to-2 ratio, I mean. Usually one farm can supply 2 production units, usually. So, let's see, that's 10. So we got 6, 10, 12. So technically we could probably do 24, but I'm not going to build that many. We'll just do 14. We'll have connection road like that, except we'll roadblock it off. That way the guys go where they're needed. And on either side, moo 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 moo. All right. So now that we got all that going, I don't want to forget stuff down here, so we'll roadblock that off. Firehouse, architect post. Yeah, I could build a what's it right there, but I would need the infrastructure first. I'll connect this right here. Roadblock. Put in a work camp right here. That way they can start doing their stuff right there. Excuse me. Alright, now that we got that going, yeah, of course we're going to have a big problem with employment, so need to remember to do that. Shouldn't be long before we can get population in. There we go. Alright, so now we'll build up a huge number of temples. Need to figure out where more toward. I don't want temple to south, I wanted Ptah. Good. So this means we could put in another temple here, but we need the most important 2 things: firehouse and architect posts, so that these guys don't fall down or catch fire. So now we're going to have, of course, our stuff taken care of. Out of money. That's alright. And then do a roadblock. Put up our needed infrastructure over here, of course. Because we want these guys to be taken care of. Before I forget, need to put up that irrigation ditch and slide it right over there. That way it will be, of course, irrigated. So let's see. Need to put up Crime Watch. No, this is not a what's it for Crime Watch daily. We'll just put up our necessary police stations. That way these farms, of course, get their employees. There's that. Just disconnect those roads and clear those ones there out. Alright. Gonna do our watch over here. So, firehouse. Archie post. Police station. And a pucker carry. There we go. Alright, we need to also start putting up more watch for disease. So we'll put up some physicians all around. Oh, I need to manage this road. Don't want people walking up and down here when not needed. Alright, how we doing? We are not doing good on our workforce, so it's time for the magic things known as water supplies. That way we can start getting more people in. Also need to put up physicians over here too. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Out of the way, silly caravans. That's what I was looking for. I'm in debt. Alright, I can momentarily assign the power of industry to what is needed. And of course, we're going to set up our bazaars. We need another water supply over here. Yeah, I did block that area off. Oh, wait, why did I put that? Ah! I'm silly! Yeah, I know I don't have a working dock. I'll put one up. Just hold on to your horses there, dude. Besides, those guys needed employment and road access anyway. Now we got that taken care of now. Alright, we are doing good so far. So, let's see, December. It's currently February. Yeah. We'll need to worry about that. How we doing? We're getting there on our employees, which is good. But I knew that was coming. So, it is time. Time to start working on the economic bounty of this city. I'm going to need to pry that open. So that way that one guy can get his employment. And then that one clap it, doy. Potters. Let us have potterception. Bring in a lot of potters. That way we can start working on our needed pottery. Of course, with industry and commerce being a priority, that's not going to be a... Yeah, I know. It's coming. Hold your horses. All right. We need to put up a place where these guys can snag stuff. So we'll do that right there. That's not good. That 900 meat. Dispatch. Of course, the food's getting distributed. So how much? 282 more? 282 more people. whatever reason, things were glitching out there for a sec. Sorry about that. Oh boy, I've maxed out my credit. Yeah, well, at least I've gotten some stuff here done. Yeah. Alright, give myself some money here. Yep. Oh, wait, it's January. Send a gift. And I'll please my people and then save what money is left. That way those guys' desirability can come up. Idiot infrastructure. Hard is it for you guys to go do what you need to do? That was Osiris and Ptah. Oh, rebuild them. God, those guys are being so... What's it eat? Alright. Pottery. Fudge apples. Can't sell it. I forgot that. Oh. Oh, drat. Drat. Alright, we're gonna shut down. Oh, I'm forgetting to export linen. Orange, you're being a dum-dum. Alright, we'll leave pottery going for a little bit. And let the, my pottery stockpile for a little bit. And then I'll shut down my pottery. Oh my lord, I am in deep, deep debt. Oh, there we go. Alright. What I need to do, set up more grain farms. The reason for this is, let's see, I don't think I'm going to worry about irrigation for these guys. Unless I bring it around. Yeah, worry about it later. But I'm looking to make more straw. That way we can work on having additional material for hopefully I can fix that. Hopefully I can fix that. Fire in the city, okay. Alright. Oh, actually saved myself some employees. Debt anniversary, that is not good. Finally, brickwicks. It is time to make brick. And lots of it. Oh my lord. Actually, that makes a lot of sense if I want to put in... Idiot infrastructure. Idiot infrastructure! I. You guys are idiots! All I want you to do is just keep the place from catching fire. How hard is that? Oh, well, in this case, I think it's because I've tried to spread them out too thin. Oh, that is as much my fault it is as it is the guys not doing their jobs in some respects. Alright, let's see here. Just clean up the debris, put in more housing. Also gonna make, build some more granaries. Put them over here. Give these guys, and before I totally forget, I'm gonna do that. So, I'm gonna put up temples to boss. Now, the reason I'm doing boss is so I don't have to worry about setting up more temples than needed for. Sorry about that. More temples for Osiris, Seth, and Ptah. So that way I'm just going to manage them, manage those guys carefully. Didn't I set up someone for bricks? Didn't I? Being stupid again. Dum-dum! The moment we'll open up one of these guys to brick for export. And while I'm thinking about it, brick. Of course, there's a ton of lowering we have to do for that. And of course, now I have the money to be able to, I say it, but I don't. Alright, now I can set up a thing here for brick. You accept all. You empty. Up. Accept luxury goods. Skill I meant to say. Empty brick and accept papyrus. There we go. That is sure as better. Oh my lord, I dislike that. As much as I need the people for economic matter, for the stuff. Oh, look at that. We made some money. We made some money. Oh boy. Of course, we're not doing too well financially speaking. Osiris. Ptah, and Seth. That way those guys, their desirability be up, way up. I'm gonna hold on to what money I got so that I can do this. There is that. There is that. I'm gonna also be coming over here and just putting up tons of grain farms. I also need to use the area over here too. So, let's go ahead and start building up the grain farms over here. Not going to worry too much about their irrigation. I'm going to roadblock. Actually, smart idea. Do that. Do that. essentially allows me to still keep that road up, but keep it blocked off so the employee searcher dudes don't go wandering where they're not supposed to be wandering. And do this, even though I know I could open it up, I just don't want to have to worry about managing stuff more than needed. I have to, of course, set up an area down here shortly. Alright, go ahead and open up this area for farming. There we go. Get all that set up, which is awesome! 1,300 brick. Well, it's a good thing I got my brick industry up in time this time, so brick stockpile, and I need to actually expand it. Soon we should be able to expand our abilities. That's what I was looking for. I'm going to start to do this by building. I'm actually going to use this area down here. Make use of it. Conservatory. See, we got fire issues, so I'm going to do that. And dance school. And I'll also give these guys entertainment, because we are going to need we just need this big influx of population. That way we can get our work. Aha! There we go. And we can resume the export. Now, the one thing I do like about brick is that they only require 25. I'll show you guys actually in just a second. I believe I've referenced this before. But here on brick production, you see, straw, they only use 25 straw units per 100 brick. So that means, 200 units of straw can produce 800 units worth of brick. Of course, it's going to be a 100 to 100 ratio for clay. So, I'm going to set up another storage yard right here. This guy's going to stow away extra straw. And then we are going to set up additional production excuse me, of brick. You see, this is why I'm trying to get all these areas built up for the for all this straw. Idiot infrastructure. Oh my lord. I forgot. In order for them to be able to get the entertainment they need, we need employees set up just for that purpose. So now we're just going to have a big, that number 422, that is going to shoot up. And it's just going to shoot up like a rocket. Six limestone, 900 meat. I forgot to do the thingy. The kingdom writing. so annoying sometimes is the moo. Moo! I'm thinking that in order to be able to further our goals, guys, we need more grain farms up and running. Let's see here, we're going to be as smart as we possibly can be. Alright. Let's see. Irrigation ditch. I know I technically don't need it, but I'd rather have that ability. Farms. There we go. That is all nice and neat. So then all these guys have access, as do these guys. So now we're gonna further set up our grain. Like I said, I want to have as many grain farms up and producing, because we need that straw. And so with the way these farms are, we're just going to have the road be like that. Actually, we'll be just a little smarter. Do that. Leave this open as a building area. And once again, we will do the road first. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. So, busy getting myself a drink of water. I'll make sure to put up an architect post right there. And, we need to do our road management, so... Oh, hopefully now we'll be able to go. Look at that, all those immigrants coming in. Wow, over 1,200, almost 1,300 people. It's quite a lot of people. I think I see a place where I can put down another farm, so I'll just block off that to be sure. Ah, yes! Then, put some work camps up, or at least a work camp, actually. Oh, don't be it. Orange, you're being a dum-dum. You're forgetting to put up the storage you need for that. We'll just put them right here. And limestone. Put up some more temples. 2 to each of the needed gods this time. Put one last one to Seth right there. That way he'll, that side will be finished out. Also help expand their desirability. Need to remember to send out a favor thingy to the kingdom. What ratings do we need? 6 stately manors. Well, fortunately, that's it's gonna be easy to do, guys. Very easy. Well, that's good for me because that's more money coming into my pockets, which is good because we need it. I'm trying to keep careful management on the money process. And set up a physician and a water supply. Go ahead and make sure to set up several granaries. See, I'm going to put the road up this way, like that. Make as best possible use of stuff as I possibly can. That way I can also store more granaries that direction. Put up a water supply right there. Also put up a temple to Bast right there. And I'll seal this area off so that those guys will be doing their fun times like I want them to. Ah! Here I am, forgetting to do the thing. Autosave history. Don't worry, won't take much to redo what we need to do. See, Ra is up. Get to city. Is Ra one of my... He's unknown. Trapped! I was gonna say, if I can, I'm gonna use Ra to help me out. Fortunately, it's not going to take much to get this all fixed, so let's go ahead and fix things up. We'll swing the map around this time. Actually do things a little different, I think. See here. Still put the granaries up a fair distance out. Do it like this instead. There we go. There we go. Yes, indeed. Alright, so we'll also start worrying about other stuff. So we'll put water supply right there. Put in a physician right there and another right here. Which we're trying to get all our stuff taken care of. Yeah, but this is going to be... Oh, I forgot to give this farm... Oh, apparently he could get road access. Oh, that's a good thing. That is a very, very good thing. Excuse me. Just poking around here in the map. Alright, we need to bring pottery back online. Partly for the need of local consumption. And I need to put in a water crossing right here. Simply for the reasoning of needing to have Excuse me. Needing the access. Put in a few more, excuse me again. A few more clay pits, of course. How are we doing on our jobs? We're still kind of sucking. Just a sec, guys. Be right back. Sorry about that, guys. Oh, we got a collapsed building. Once again. Idiot infrastructure. See. Excuse me. Did not mean to do that. Wait, I can export limestone, can't I? Yes, I can. Let's make some money. Make some moolah. Come on. It's one of these times where I really wish they would, do it on 0 instead of, like 300. Demon. Demons are good. We are looking to make a pretty penny. Alright. I need to worry more, of course, now on some matters of economics. So, first thing we're going to do, we need to make, I don't want bricks, nor do I want clay. I want you to get pottery. Excuse me. So, what we need... Oh, finally, we have some employment. Awesome sauce. What we need is brick production. Now, I'm already working on brick. I said brick, meaning beer. Blah. And I already did that. That's good. I need to really push up my thingy here. My rating, my kingdom rating. Thank God I remembered to look that up, so... Alright. Now what I'm essentially trying to do is trying to bring my city's abilities here in terms of stuff. My brain is not wanting to work right now. Bring up my my employment to where I can really start to use for further industrial building. And of course also trying to get the yep. Hello there, Luck Israel. How are you doing? Thank you for coming by. Glad to hear that you have been played this game a lot back in the day. I hope you've been enjoying what you've been seeing. Again, thank you for coming by. So yeah, what we need to get done, yes, is of course the foodstuffs, and that is what we're going to be doing. Up, forgetting to put down a apothecary right there. Oh my lord! Doesn't look like we could stow away all the grain. So we'll set up a storage yard right here. I wanted to accept anything but grain. 1100 clay. Ooh, we gotta set up the storage yard for that. Get ourselves a storage yard for that. That's not gonna be much of a problem, of course. So here we go. Clay. There we go. I have not been drinking enough water today, guys. So that has been a bad on my part. So, now that we have a fairly, excuse me, a fairly significant amount of unemployment. Let's see. The water overlay is not going to do me much good, so I'm going to do it like this. For barley. Actually, if I do it just like this, I can put in both firehouse and architect's post right there. And then put in beer production right there and make everything very, very nice and neat. Of course, gonna have to import barley. It's not much of a problem. There we go. Rating Kingdom standing climbs. That's good, that's good. Up. Of course, I forgot to stockpile it. I was being a silly person. I'm actually going to set up some additional clay production. Excuse me. Over here. So first thing we're going to do is do that and that. Because of course getting the guys to do what we need them to do is very important. So there we go. Look at that. 4 more clay pits. 4 more clay pits. I was being a silly face and not doing things right. Aye. That sucks. Alright, for the moment, to get these guys up to good standing in terms of housing level, I'm just gonna put in some essentially statues as temporary deals. That way, excuse me, they have the desirability. So I'm gonna put up. I need to finish up the temple complex to Isis. I'm probably going to be going for a little bit longer here, guys, and then probably going to go say hi to somebody. Not sure who as of yet, but we'll be going for at least probably about at least 15 more minutes or so, approximately. But these guys, they need some desirability, so we'll help them out. And we are running deficits. So, to help counteract, here I am, unable to... Last time, we are going to do that little number. Won't take much to fix this up. There we go. And now we need to build the palace. So, city palace, right here. Actually, I'll put it right there. And then it is time for one of my favorite things to do: tax my people. I'll put up a guy right there. Because of course, taxing my people, good way to bring in revenue. Really? Really? Aye. Won't take long to be able to get these guys up to advanced status here shortly. But first we're going to worry more about our existing situations. Alright, let's see how well we're doing. I need additional desirability. That won't be much of a problem. Cyrus, Ptah, and we'll set up a temple over here to Seth. Temples, Seth. Firehouse, keep an eye on these bad boys that want to catch fire. So we're doing, well, looks like things are doing good for now. I wish I could export more in terms of, see, we can finally probably get WAS to open up as a trade route, which is something I'm hoping for. Actually, I'm gonna move this guy over here. Also gonna open up some courthouses. Start to get these houses to evolve. Also going to need to worry about the production of papyrus. So that's not going to be too much of a problem. Doing that so the reed harvesters will have a excuse me, have a much easier time getting around. Which of course will be a good thing. Alright. let's see here, boys and girls. It's not honestly gonna be much of an issue when it comes to building the pyramid and Sphinx. About the only big issue would be the wood. Of course, with the connection here to Byblos, we're not going to have to really worry about that sort of thing. So there is that. There is that. Yeah, we've got very high brick production. We'll probably look at that. We've got a fairly decent supply of straw, which is a good thing. I'm gonna open up a few more brickworks. That'll make a little. Oh my lord! Look at that unemployment. Unemployment, massive unemployment. So, what we need to do, or start to need to do, is open up a papyrus making operation. So we'll go ahead and start that up. Of course, open up some wrong thing, orange. Papyrus makers. There we go. Of course, we're gonna put a roadblock right there. Hello there. We have got. Thank you there, Sunshine and Crossbows, for following. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it very much there, dude. Thank you for the follow. So, we got the reeds going. Oh, don't forget this. Oh, should I put it? Oh, doy, I've got a thingy over here set up for just for papyrus. Doy. So there is. Oh my lord, that took it up. That took a nice bite out of my unemployment, which is nice. See, what else can we be doing? Alright, so let's go ahead and start worrying about the monuments. So I'm going to put the Sphinx right there. And put the medium mud brick pyramid right there. I want to make sure I have some space to be able to put these guys up, of course. There's the small mud brick pyramid. Alrighty. Alright, let's see. Let's put up some scribal schools so that we can get the culture rating up, but also get those guys the service they need. Yeah, I know they need papyrus to function. Fortunately, it's already working. Alright, just checking on that. Oh. Put a warship wharf here. Yes, I can. I thought that should be able to access the ocean from there. So this is a good thing. I think we can put a bridge there. Yes, we can put a bridge there. As I saw this right here, and I was thinking, oh, we might be able to put in a transport wharf there. 1,100 bricks, that is not a problem. There we go. So we'll go ahead and put in the transport wharf. Probably put in another right there, but we'll do that here shortly. Also put in another warship wharf right there. Actually, give it access to this area right here. Oh, that's not bad news. So now, water crossings, ferry landing. Yeah, that's going to be 4. Now, due to the train, we really can't put in much more there, so... Of course, we need to give these guys employment, so we will actually smarter about it. There we go. And then housing. Oh, plague. Doesn't surprise me. Make sure to give the guys here some time, teachers some time to go around and do their rounds here for the their things to get the housing upgraded. Yeah, that does suck. I dislike it when I have to worry about plagues and all that. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. This is why, as you guys can see, I put in all the bridges here so that my guys could have a lot easier time getting around. Can't believe I forgot to put in irrigation ditches right there. And we'll go ahead and put those guys in, and we'll make sure to get the stuff out of them. 1,100 meat. That is not a problem there, guys. Oh, need employees. Make sure that government has priority over the that. So, alright, we need to put up some entertainment in this area. We'll go and do that. Alright, those guys, they all have the stuff they need, so increase this area's desirability and start preliminary procedures here to hope keep these guys from growing when we bring them up to oh, we will need that. I do know we need to bring these guys up, so it's a very important thing. So, let's see. Things are looking good. You know, they need some dentists, so we'll put up some dentists. And at Khufu increased trading. Awesome sauce. Alright, we're gonna start to export beer. We're gonna leave it be a little more generous. 2,000. Be just a smidge more generous. Because, I'm gonna have this guy get, a quarter of the yard, so I love it when I can get my city very finely tuned. Save at least some of the wheat. I mean the grain. I say wheat meaning grain. Part of me is thinking of Minecraft, of course. Alright. So now, let's see. We got these go, my lord. They are ready to go. They are ready to evolve. So, let's go ahead and do the needed prep work here. First thing to do, because you see, these are fancy residences. And so when they evolve into common residences, they become 3 by 3, a maximum of 3 by 3. Okay? So, at the same time, the residents leave the labor force. Okay? So, what this means, of course, is that I have to make the necessary prep work for their residents' departure from the labor force. So they need more access to more temples, so we'll do that for them. We'll give nice access. Not sure which of the other 3 they need, so we'll just come on. So we'll just open up all 3 right there. And so, because they're gonna, you see 114 unemployed workers, that is gonna be nowhere near enough. So, first thing to do is to open up a storage yard and have this guy get pottery. Second thing to do, or start to do, is to open up a significant part of this part of the map here to urbanization. So, what we're going to do is we're going to carefully swing around our view. Now, I've done this before, so we're going to carefully do it. For the moment, we'll use statues. This way I know how exactly, yeah, that they do. When you get up to when they get up to the elite housing, the residents will leave the labor force. So there's that. So, see, there is all that. We'll leave, yeah, we won't do anything there, but we will do this. We will do this. Make sure I do this right, first of all. Doi. Yeah, this is, of course, as I said, just getting stuff planned out. Hopefully, we will be able to... Uh-huh. This is perfect! Alright. So we've got this giant area that we've got set up now for a massive influx of employment. Well, people, I should say. So, what I'll do is this. Make sure I swing my map around so I can see to make sure we give these guys road access, because eventually they will need road access so that we don't get this is disconnected from the kingdom messages. So now we're gonna, of course, be getting a huge number of people immigrating to the city. So while we're waiting for them to come, go ahead and import the needed luxury goods. And also, while we're doing all this, start to build the necessary additional food production that we are going to need. Because if anything, we're going to need more food. Fix this up a little bit. Excuse me. Well, drat. Yeah, it's worth a try. Alright, so now we set up these guys like this. There's all of that. Alright. Good, 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 good. Actually, we'll do this like that so we don't have to worry about the employee searcher dude not going where he's not supposed to go. We'll roadblock that one off as well. Put housing right there so we can get population to service the area. Don't want to forget a work camp. There we go. All right, so we'll leave this area here connected. We need to get people, of course, to come in. So while we're waiting, I'll do that. And we'll also do road blocking of these areas off. Now it's time to start putting up at least some basic infrastructure. Oh, we got some homeless people coming in with the immigrants, so that is a win-win. There we go. There we go. I want to give them the people here a chance to get settled in first before we start doing anything majorly. Also put up a road like so. I'll put up an architect's post right there. A roadblock there so the guys don't go beyond where I want them to go. can also do a little bit of housing like this, even though not that far, not that far. Also put up, honestly need to do this as well. Keep an eye on those guys so they don't cause any problems. Alrighty, we are getting good. Alright, so how we're doing here on the gods? Oh, we need to do more temples. Well, we can fix Ptah and Seth. At least do... not Bast. I don't want to do Bast yet. Double check. Alright, we'll take a 1, 2, 3, 4 more of each. That way we can start to figure out some of the other needs. Let's put up these guys. So we'll still have more continuous coverage. And then I still believe, yeah, Osiris needs some too. So 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. Actually, I'll put in statues, knowing that I can pull them out. Well, I'm gonna have to, unfortunately, tear these guys out. Hopefully there'll be enough of a trigger right here with the housing for that architect's post to be able to get its guys in. Got the luxury goods in. They should have them. Yep. Alright, guys. I'm thinking... Oh, Karagara Oasis. Let's see what that's all about. So, barley and wood. Well, that's good. That's good. That is very, very good. Alright, guys. I think we're going to go ahead and call this a stream. I would like to, of course, thank you very much for coming out this evening. And so, let's go ahead and find somebody here to raid. So, let me check my stuff here. I, of course, got my follow list, of course. Let me see who is here. Let me make sure that we got... I think we might have... we do have a guy. So, I would like to thank you guys for coming out to this city building Saturdays. Please join me on Monday for, excuse me, Age of Mythology, not Age of Mythology Mondays, that was a long time ago, Age of Empires 2 Mondays. And then Thursday for Titan Quest Thursdays. We're going to be doing a grind session on there, doing some leveling up. And of course, next Saturday for City Building Saturdays. I would appreciate that if you've been watching here on Twitch, to go ahead and hit that follow button so that you can catch up with me next time I go live. If you've been watching this on YouTube, please remember to hit that subscribe button and to leave a like. So anyway, for those of you here with me on Twitch, we're going to be raiding text clubs, so please make sure that you select the end of the message there. The tree grove has arrived to bring you shade and water. And so I would like to thank everybody again for coming out to the stream, and I hope to catch you guys in the next episode. So let's go ahead and get this raid started. And I will see you all in the next episode. So catch you guys next time.